Ladies and gentlemen, all the Bobby Red Bandits, what it is. Welcome back to the BoBCast. And today we have a special guest, my lovely, beautiful wife, Tiff Janelle Simmons.
She's here.
Wow.
Thank you.
They love me. They really love me.
What's up, family?
What's up, Beps?
What's up, bae?
That's Beppins.
What's up, bae?
We are up in
Oh my
ungodly
gosh.
hours right now.
This is not too ungodly. I mean, it's not too bad, actually.
It's all right.
I mean, club just let out.
The club
Just let out about 40 minutes ago.
The club just let out, my boy.
Afties ain't even start just yet. So
The Afties,
Afties
the
probably
Afties
just getting started.
Just getting
them
started.
niggas lining up right now to get in the Afties.
Yeah.
I told them we finna go. We finna go to the Afties after this. Or not.
We're going to go to Opium.
We're going to go to OPM
Cheers.
till 6 a.m. Cheers,
We at the
my love.
BoBCast. You know, we get lit on the BoBCast.
Yeah.
We're going to have to call it the Tiff cast now. Tiff making all the money now. I'm going to have to be a stay-at-home husband.
It's called breadwinner.
She's a breadwinner. Breadwinner. Cheese cheddar getter. She the cheddar getter.
Good.
This shit busting too.
Okay.
Tiff got that purple drink. Her drink different.
It's very different. It's giving
Yo.
different.
So Tiff, it's your first time on the BoBCast 2023.
Yes, New Year.
Tell the people, we haven't heard from you in a while. I mean, you're very active. She's way more active on social media than I am.
Yeah, I think a lot of the people know. A lot of your people know.
There are people.
They are our people. You are our people.
I feel like we're like one thing, kind of.
Yeah.
It's like you got Shiva and you got Kali and Pravati. I guess. I don't know. I'm not too fond of the pantheon of Hinduism, but
Gosh.
yeah. Let them know what you got. Let us all know what you got going on.
What I have going
What you been working on.
I mean, I've been doing been very active on all of my social media accounts. Been trying to pick up my activity, engagement. Everything's on social media, so
Right.
you got to be present. At least one of us got to be present.
Yeah, because I don't give a fuck anymore.
I mean, I used to not give a fuck too. I really wasn't that into it, but now that I see the benefits and obviously the opportunities, and it's already some stuff I was doing anyway, making content, making photos, making video edits, making ads, doing marketing, doing social media management.
Dang, that's
all of
the
that.
life of a breadwinner.
It's
Bread
right
gooder.
up my alley. So I figured, something I can do from home. We love a good WFH job.
From home.
Good old work from home job.
I've been working from home. Well, half and half.
I mean, yeah.
I travel to do shows, but
Right.
I've been working
Tour.
from home. And right now, ain't no shows, so I'm a stay-at-home husband.
Or
Stay-at-home rapper dad.
It's very much stay at home rapper husband and dad. So yeah, just content creation, working with different brands to increase their engagement, help grow their socials, help grow their audience.
What made you want to get into doing this?
When I saw how easy it would be for me, because I had all the tools that I needed.
It's all about the tools.
You know what I'm saying? I look good in front of the camera, so that's a plus.
You look good in front of my eyes also.
Thank you, babe. I have a good high quality camera that I use to film. I know how to do graphic design. I know how to a lot about tech and shit like that. So why not? If all the tools are here.
Y'all, we be in this bitch studying like we're in college. Like
it is like that. Podcasts.
It should be normal.
Freaking courses. I'm taking classes to learn e-commerce and all type of stuff. So
I even went back and started brushing up on music theory and fucking just playing piano, playing bass instruments. But you gotta keep learning, and it's like up until now, it's been like, all right, you go to college, get your degree, and then you're set. It's like,
Hell nah.
Fucking bullshit.
Hell no, that's some bullshit.
You gotta
That's
keep learning shit.
Nah, like, I feel like if I could go back, I mean, I don't know. I went straight into a trade coming out of high school. So I went straight into, you know, professional dancing and straight into graphic design.
What type of dancing? Just
like ballet and shit.
Ballet?
Ballet and shit. But if I could go back, I would definitely, which this is going to be weird, but I probably wouldn't have spent that time in school learning graphic design. I probably would have let that come a little bit later because now it's all apps.
Right, but you still know how to do it. You're still good
no,
at
it comes in handy because I can be I'm quicker than you. I'm quicker than you because I know what's going on, and I don't mean you as in you, babe, but I just mean just period. Like if you know the skills and you learn these hard ass Adobe, Photoshop, and all these apps back when they were just ridiculously hard to learn. Using apps now like Canva, easy. Like, I can pull that out my ass in a few seconds. So
editing videos is something I learned how to do that I didn't necessarily want to learn.
I need to start sending you my raw footage, let you just edit my shit. You need to be a part of this family business and quit playing around. Quit playing around.
I feel like
I could get out content a lot faster if you was editing for me.
I just really don't like. I like to do it when I want to do it. I hate. Like, I couldn't be a director or editor, editing all this raw footage and render times and shit, man. Boy, I tell you what, it probably takes longer to make an album than a movie, though, of all things.
I can see that.
Because a movie, it's like, you're not even, if we're just talking about production time. Because obviously, you know, you got to write a script for like some years.
Right, develop
the
it, story and the characters.
But I mean, saying if we talking about making music, I mean, shit, you using your whole life experience. But just like start to finish production time, it takes longer to make an album, and you know, so it's not, you know, the render times of editing video is like cool, but like I don't know, man. It's like you just got to keep learning shit, man. Like I dropped out of high school and became uber successful making music, and I still feel like a college kid. Like I still feel like I gotta fucking get on YouTube and study.
Hell yeah.
You gotta know your shit now. Like when coming up rapping, all you had to know was like, you know, the MPC and the keyboard and Pro Tools, right?
Right. You saying tech wise?
Yeah. And you didn't necessarily have to know that. That's just if
Right.
you were producing. But like I didn't, you know, I had to produce, so I was doing all the shit. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like you gotta know shit now, unless you just want to be an aux chord rapper, and you just go to the studio and a lot of people are like that. They go to the studio and they just pull out the laptop, and the producer plugs up an aux cord to their laptop, and they play as many beats as they have,
wow,
or as many beats as the artist is interested in.
Yeah. And
then after they get on there and go, somebody tell them something, they're gonna tell them. After they do that, then it's a rap, and that's it.
Wow.
And it's like, I'm gonna tell you something, man. If any of y'all listening out there and you really are serious about music, you better learn more than how to fucking rap off an aux chord. Cause that shit is not gonna last. I made pop music and still I'm in class.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you never stop learning.
You never stop learning.
I was talking about that in a video the other day. I was just like, you just never stop learning because, as you can see, the trends change, and if you get left back, you know what I mean. That's on you.
You will get left back. It's on you.
We will leave your ass. Like,
and ain't nobody gonna be telling you. There's no indicator like you can check the weather.
Hell
like, am I slow right now?
you gotta stay abreast. I think Baby Tate put it so nicely the other day because she
Love
said
Baby
she
Tate.
was shout out to Baby Tate. She was talking about how on I guess on one of the blogs on IG, you know, was asking about like who's better, SZA or Summer Walker, and she wrote a quote, you know, like from a sound from TikTok. You know, something we all know. If you on TikTok, you know what she was talking about, and people.
You know what she said?
I think she said one that was like, I don't actually know the sound that she was talking about. It was something like, why would you pit one against the other?
Right.
You know, they both bad bitches or something like that.
Right.
Everybody knows that. If you know that one, you know. And people was going in. And so she was like, you know, like Twitter and TikTok really are the platforms for learning and organic, you know, like organic information, up-to-date information. So, you know, if you're not active, even you don't have to be engaging in things, but get on these apps. That's how you learn what the fuck is going on. Like,
yes, man. Like it's like they're called.
And I mean Twitter and TikTok, not IG and Facebook. That shit is dead.
Yeah, IG and Facebook is what your parents use.
Yeah.
I feel like this blunt is hitting so good right now. Just a good 3 a.m. blunt. Fucking perfect. Wow, chef's kiss.
What were you gonna say?
But we think about these apps like they're a luxury of life or like a bonus side of life, and it's like, yo, all the shit that you read about in history, like the Library of Alexander and how there was the Indian spice route and the spice trades and people would get together. Like, that's what the fuck the internet is right now. Like, not Facebook and Instagram, but fucking
not good.
But like these really close to the pulse, they got their ear to the street, they hand on the finger on the pulse apps like Reddit, TikTok.
I forgot about Reddit.
Reddit be a little slow though. It's really, for me, I feel like TikTok then Twitter.
Yeah.
TikTok, people talk about what happens on TikTok on Twitter, and then you know, if you on Reddit, you'll get a little bit more of the
day-to-day
underground, and underground. Really, Reddit's really underground. It's like the only step further than Reddit in the underground is the black web. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I haven't gotten to that. I can't do that. I feel like it'll just be a reason for the government to be kicking my door and be like, "We got him, son of a bitch, we got him."
But yeah, y'all get on them apps, and you know, quit being scared. It's not a scary place. You'll learn a lot of shit, and really, you know, the more you're on the app and you're looking up shit that you're into, that's the shit you're gonna see.
YouTube University.
You can
learn anything on YouTube for free. These motherfuckers, yo, the whole shit is they give you a little bit of information for free, and then if you want more, you sign up for their class or their Patreon. It's simple. It's just
like how y'all are doing here.
Yeah,
it's the same shit.
So, you know,
keep learning. School of life never ends.
School of life, man. So we're just in this life. I don't know what the fuck this is, man. They just fucking grounded like 1,000. They grounded all the flights. And it's like, what the fuck happened in America that didn't happen overseas? You know what I'm saying?
Also, what was the cutoff time? Like, when did they decide? What about flights that were already in the air?
What about flights that were supposed
blackout time for that?
What about the flights that were leaving America that were going to like Japan or Austria or some shit? Did their communication systems work?
I don't know.
I was talking to my mom about it. She felt like she felt like it was a milk. Okay,
the story was
let's say the story. Let's see.
I feel like everybody doesn't even know what happened because it was so kind of quiet.
Let's see what happens. All right. Flights grounded. Let me just type that in. Let's see. The FAA. This is the most recent story. ABC News.
Oh, you know this shit got some cap in it.
Oh man, the headline. Okay.
Come on with it.
It says.
She said.
He said. She said. U.S. flights grounded because engineer accidentally, quote unquote, replaced one file with another.
Okay, I got T on that.
Okay.
So apparently on Twitter, see, here we go again, y'all. This is how you learn. I learned about it on TikTok. Went to Twitter, right? Because that's where you get.
That's where the discussion happens.
Y'all gotta know how to do this now.
Yes.
So I go on Twitter, right? And so they talking about the guy that knows how. The only guy that knows how to fix this was fired like last week, and he's been whistleblowing apparently.
Cap.
He had been whistleblowing apparently, allegedly. And so this happened, and he had been trying to warn that this was going to happen, and he's the only one that knows how to fix it. I didn't get too deep into it, I think, because I was too busy and I didn't have the bandwidth for that at the time. But that was something that I read.
What if they fired him what if they fired him and they didn't know?
What if he hacked the system?
What if they didn't know what he did? You know how people be like, yeah, pilots will tell you, we don't know how half of this shit works.
Right.
What if the motherfucker like really was like, oh, y'all really gonna play with me?
Watch this.
And my thing is this: if he is the only motherfucker who knows how to do something, why would you fire him?
Well, okay, that's just like how Elon Musk fired all them people that worked in those certain departments, and people could clearly see a change in the app during that time while those people were being released.
I'm gonna say this.
Allegedly.
I'm gonna say this. Everything is alleged.
Oh, of course.
Everything's alleged. I don't know if Elon Musk really. I don't know if he's the mascot for Twitter or if he really owns Twitter. We don't know that.
I just woke up that he saw that he purchased WWE.
Maybe he did.
Who knows?
I mean, I'd like to think that this is like a like a Grand Theft Auto type world where you can just go out and just conquer what you want. Yeah. But we don't know. I mean,
even in discussing the headlines, it's like it's a part of the game.
So anyway, let's get back to it. Sorry, y'all. It's 3 a.m. We're a little scattered. Yeah. It's all good. With the FAA, I'm not going to say all that. With the FAA's notice to all air missions, NOTAM, system backup and runnings, staffing remains high and systems monitoring is at an urgently high level this morning. A senior official told ABC News Thursday. I want to be a senior official. I want to just be like senior official B.o.B said. And it's like, that's all you know. You don't know what the fuck I do. You don't know anything about me. You just know that I'm a senior official.
Right.
I'm an OG. I'm already a senior official.
You are.
Senior official B.o.B says, get fucked. Nah. The ground stop order that paused all airplane domestic departures and the FAA system failures Wednesday morning appear to have been the result of a mistake that occurred during routine scheduled systems maintenance, according to a senior official briefed on the internal review. An engineer replaced one file with another, the official said, not realizing the mistake was being made. As the systems began showing problems and ultimately failed, FAA staff feverishly tried to figure out what had gone wrong. The engineer who made the error did not realize what happened after he was fired, okay? Apparently.
Right.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
So, I mean...
That's funny. They act like they spilled some water on it and shit just went...
My dad felt like... My mom and dad felt like it was a military thing. But I'm just like, that's just even... Like, I think that's a very intelligent guess at it and stab at it.
Yeah.
But I feel like even that is like still like, I think it's just more bizarre. I'm going to tell you what, it's either on two ends of the spectrum. It's either way more bizarre than we could ever fathom. Like they had to reload the sky or some shit. Like, yes. Like there was a patch. They had to
fix the patch.
Or it was dumber. It was more mundane. Like somebody just didn't come to work that day because they had a hangover and all the flights had to be grounded. Like I don't think it's nowhere in between. I think it's just that. Did you just pass this to me?
Yes, I did.
For real? This shit feel like I've been smoking this shit all day. Whoa.
Yeah, it's hitting. You see?
Woo. Damn, my girl. Woo.
Right? Yeah, right.
Yo, I've been smoking weed. I've been smoking weed longer than I haven't been smoking weed. And I still cough.
It's crazy.
So yeah, y'all, that's what's been going on. In other news. Also, I don't know if y'all heard about the female cop. The cop named Megan Hall. For the sake of the story, I'll reveal she was a white cop, a white female officer. And apparently she got fired from her job as an officer of the... Hold on, let me find the actual story because I want to say these I want to say these names right.
Oh, yeah.
I want to say these names right, and I want y'all to know what city this is.
Context.
5 officers fired as sex scandals. Royals. What? I never heard a nigga say Royals. Roils. What the fuck? I'll pass this blunt back to you. Okay. 5 officers fired at sex scandal. Royals, Tennessee Police Department. An investigation found the officers participated in Girls Gone Wild type parties, heavy drinking, and having sex while on duty.
They was partying on duty.
Yo, this is funny. Do you know why this is funny?
Because I know why I think this is funny.
I think this is funny. Go ahead, ladies first.
No, you go ahead.
I think this is funny because like this is like an ad to be a cop. It's like, fuck yeah, I'll be a cop. Yeah, wild parties, drink. It's like the don't do drugs campaigns they had when we was in school.
Yeah.
I've learned the most about drugs from school. I didn't know what a barbiturate was until I went to school.
Right.
I didn't know what drugs were until they told me all of it. And I was like, some of these sound pretty fun. So they be talking about what these cops be doing. Yo, these motherfuckers.
Man.
We finna get into this. What did you, okay, go ahead. Why do you think it's funny?
I think it's funny because, you know, we've thrown a lot of parties ourselves, right? And I would think that people would sometimes consider our parties Girls Gone Wild because we have a lot of fun, you know, fun girls, cute girls. There's always fun stuff going on.
Gotta be.
And I remember a time we were having such type party, and you know, we were probably being a little too loud. Music was too loud. A lot of people. So you know, security came up and told us to quiet down, right?
I remember this.
Yeah. Okay, so basically, you know,
for
security,
legal reasons, we're not gonna say where this was.
Oh, of course not. But you know, someone of authority, right, came up and asked us to quiet down. But then, you know, they left, came back, knocked on the door, and was like, "What y'all doing in here?"
The security officer came in.
Next thing we know.
And you know me, I'm a charmer.
She's twerking on the dance floor.
She's dancing. I'm dancing with her, giving her shots.
Taking shots.
Yo.
In uniform.
That's what life is about.
It was a great time.
You need to have parties so lit that can't nobody shut them down. They just want to join them.
They just want to join it. So.
And that was beautiful. She came up.
It just reminds me of
we got video footage of this.
That you will never see. No.
Yo, wow.
No, it's a good story. All ends well with that, but it just reminds me of that because it's like maybe it's an ad.
That's what I'm saying. That would make me want to become a police officer. But look,
influence.
they said that she was here. This is the headline on Twitter, and this is the difference between Twitter and just regular browser research. Twitter, the headline reads, "Married cop Megan Hall accused of giving up that milky booty on duty."
You lying?
I'm dead ass. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh.
Married cop Megan Hall accused of giving up that milky booty on duty to not 1, not 2, but 6 male cops. One cop started singing like Adele after being upset.
Stupid.
After being upset, Hall kept bragging a black cop's package was bigger than his.
Oh, this
or
is great.
Her cuckold husband's. Yo, they got a picture of her and her husband. That's what I'm saying. Twitter's better.
It's too fun.
They was talking about she was having sex with the Maglioshis.
Oh yeah, the couple.
The couple. Yo, you know, I remember before we was married, and you know, I would talk to a girl like, "Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and my girl feeling you." You know what I'm saying? I think it's way more regal to be like, "Would you like to spend the night with the Simmonses?" I'm sorry, I cannot partake this evening. I have a date with the Simmonses.
The Simmonses. Yeah.
Yo, wow. She was saying they said she was saying she was in an open marriage and
she was telling them that.
She was telling them that the cops.
Her cop guys.
Yeah, and then the cops was like, your husband does not approve of this. He was not in an open marriage.
Oh my God.
Yo.
Oh, and then he can't do anything about it because they're cops.
You know, I mean,
is he a cop? The husband?
Nah, the husband looks like he might be. He got a couple tattoos, but he looks real nice. Like he looks real, like the type of guy I would trust. Like I would trust. I would, you would leave your girl around this guy.
We're gonna call him Dan.
He's a Dan. Okay. He's a Dan, not a dapper Dan, but he's a Dan. Okay. So, you know, what I mean, he seems like a sweet guy. You know what I'm saying, whatever. But she looks like a wild. I don't want to say nothing inflammatory.
Wild.
She looks like a wildling.
That is even worse.
Like, these are the type of girls to be at my shows when I go do college shows. And they all be wild. Mm-hmm. Why do I attract such wild people? What is wrong with me?
I don't know.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with me, but
there's nothing wrong.
When you attract people and they're just like you and they think like you just can't deny life. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody finds their tribe. Isn't that what you're saying is?
Yes.
Isn't that what you say? Everybody finds.
Yeah, everybody finds their tribe. I mean, I don't say it, but it is a thing.
So yeah, man, shit's going crazy, man. Fucking.
That is crazy.
All the flights are down because they gotta patch a hole in the sky. Cops are having orgies now. They're not even policing. They're not even protecting and serving.
Wild girls gone wild type.
They're just wearing protection and getting served. I don't know, man. The president of the UFC slapped his wife on camera, and it's like, wow.
Okay.
UFC, huh? Crazy.
Not on camera.
I know, right? He was recorded in a club slapping his wife, and they I think they acted like it was like his first time doing it. But his mom did an interview with somebody and was like, nah, like he's domestic-y.
He's UFC.
He's UFC. And then it's just kind of like, what do you're not outraged. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's like the WWE. It's like Vince McMahon in the fight. Like, what?
Yeah.
So a lot of shit's been crazy, man. But, what have
you been doing?
What have I been doing? Well, we talked a lot about that last week, but it's just good to have you here, Tiff. You know what I'm saying? It's really good to have you back.
Have me back.
I love you.
I love you. I want you to know that
I love you.
I have songs of praise for you.
Oh.
Inspirational ceremony.
Yes. Powwow dance.
So I asked the people on Discord to send me some questions because I'm
send you some questions
because I'm filming a podcast. All right, somebody asked me a question. I'm gonna entertain it. I'm MDV. He said, "What can free thinkers do to find each other so that we can stand together when the time comes?" Well, I'll tell you what. I am I don't know. Hold on, let me see. I'll tell you what. I am MDW. We're doing it. We're having important conversations. And when is the time? When the time comes, the time has already come. The time is now. It's already here. We were born into a fucking factory called America, where we're the workers. We live on site at the factory, and we have to get up and bust ass every day. The time is already here, my friend. Yeah. We're doing it now. We're linking. We on the Discord, got the Discord jumping.
Right.
We got the, you know what I'm saying, podcast. We talking to y'all, you know what I'm saying? You got to just look at it like, don't look at it like apps and programs and tech and all this shit. Like, it's just real niggas linking up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's happening now. And for that, I salute all of y'all.
I like that.
Good job.
That was very nice. Nicely put.
Well, you know, kind of have a way with words.
It's true.
So I actually just put that up in my Discord, so I didn't get too many questions, but I actually have some questions for you, Tiff.
You have questions for me.
I have questions for you. Yeah.
Why? Just kidding.
Yo, I feel like we've been smoking this blunt for like
You just
half
lit
an
it
hour.
again. I put it down.
I lit it again?
Yes.
Damn. You just gave me another question to ask you. I got a couple questions. I'm going to interview you.
Oh. Is that what I'm here for?
You thought you were here for... You're just here so I can fluff content. No, I'm just playing. Okay.
You stupid.
Yo, I love working with Tiff. Ask Tiff how many times I want her in the studio. The answer is yes.
It's not always yes.
I mean, unless I'm like trying to get real emotional and like real like years ago they tried to years ago they tried to.
You said when you trying to rap? You trying to rap?
Yo, please, y'all please look up that dude that freestyle on live television. Hold on, let me see if I can find this. Promoting his book. Oh, it's the first thing that pops up. I love the internet. Let me get the Bluetooth up. All right, look.
I love the internet.
Yo, look at this.
Marshall Pope is a rapper turned spoken word artist. Please welcome Marshall to the show.
He's a
Good
rapper
morning.
turned spoken word
Doing
artist.
well. So tell me why the change from rapping to spoken word?
Because it's basically the same thing. You know, I'm dealing with words for the Bible. It says in the Bible, first there was word in the book of Genesis.
Sorry.
And so we live our lives based on that book, which is the Bible.
So,
Which is the
you're
Bible.
going to do a spoken word for us now, right?
Right.
And tell us what we're about to hear.
It's just a freestyle.
Okay.
I'm just
Ooh.
going to think it up as I go.
Freestyle.
No.
Let me sit back. Go ahead, Marshall.
Okay. Years ago, they tried to put me in the. This is live.
Years ago they tried to.
I've never heard it without watching it.
Oh
That
God.
was really interesting.
Ooh. All right, let me relax a little bit. Let me calm down. Oh God.
It's after he said it the second time, he goes,
It's like yo, don't go nowhere unprepared. Don't go nowhere unprepared
I knew he was
and try
in
to be
trouble.
prepared. Don't try to be prepared when you're not prepared.
I knew he was in trouble.
He was in real trouble.
when he said, "I'm gonna think it up."
He just started. He went a lot of places real quick. He said, "This is a freestyle." He said something about the Bible. He said in the beginning there was word, and he ain't have no words. He was like,
And the word was the Bible.
and the word was the Bible. And then he was like, years ago, he went back. He went back years from the
They
beginning.
tried to do something.
And they tried to put him somewhere. I don't know where they tried to put him. I'm assuming it was probably a cemetery or a jail. I'm gonna just assume that.
Ah, man. Wow.
Years ago, they tried to
Okay.
put me in a. Woo! All right. So, questions for Tiff.
How many of these is it?
Ooh,
Okay.
Bobby.
Ooh, there we go. Lightning round. Wait, we can't do lightning round first. We gotta start
There's
regular.
lightning rounds. What
There is lightning
this?
rounds later.
Oh gosh. Not later.
Ooh-wee. I love Tiff. She don't like surprises. She loves gifts.
Oh my gosh.
Tiff loves gifts, but she doesn't love surprises. So the thing about surprises and gifts is that they kind of go hand in hand. So it's like a love-hate relationship.
Is there a gift at the end of this one?
Food.
What kind of food?
I'm gonna get you some food. I might make cheeseburgers.
You might make cheeseburgers.
I might make a double. I'm gonna make you some food.
Okay.
I'm not saying I
right.
might make food. I'm saying I'm gonna give you food as a gift, but it might be cheeseburgers.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
So there's a gift.
I
I can't just tell you. It's like a surprise.
But what time will these cheeseburgers be?
Soon as we're done with this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like the gift has it needs to be immediate. Don't try to be like, oh, because we'll get off of here and you'll be like, oh, I meant like tonight.
Yo, food to women is like coochie to niggas. It's like you need to know.
I need to know.
I need to know.
Just let me know.
A nigga will just not eat and just be like, I just need to know when the next when I'm gonna beat. Like when is it gonna happen for me? Okay. Tiff.
All right, food.
You said all right, food. So anyway, about that food.
Deal.
All right. On a scale of 1 to 10, rate my memory.
Rate your memory.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
I would say 5.
Wow, that's higher than. I mean, it's still a failing grade, but damn, that's higher than I thought it was gonna be.
I mean, I feel like that's high considering people's general memory.
What's worse, my short term or my long term? I think my short term is the worst.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I'm the type of nigga
it depends.
Y'all don't understand that if I didn't have so many people supporting me around me, I would be in shambles. I don't remember shit. Like I'll pick up something and immediately forget it's in my hand and put it down somewhere. Like y'all think I'm playing right. Like y'all think, yeah, Bob helped me, Bob helped me wake up to the world, and Bob's a musician, he's talented, he's smart. Yo, I am an idiot. Yo, I will lose everything. And I have lost everything. Baby. Don't give me shit. I don't want to be responsible for nothing.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah, I mean
memory is ass. Thank you for giving me a 5. That's like
feel
right in the middle.
Collectively with, it's like you have to remember certain things. So I imagine if you didn't have like music or, what you do to keep your mind
right, like
sharp,
keep
that,
it sharp, right.
I don't know, then.
But what's weird is that I forget my own lyrics too on stage, so I can't even say that.
Yeah.
It's just like, I'm gonna be real. I only forget lyrics like I'll forget like Magic or Airplanes because I've done the song so many times that I literally don't think about it at all. I put no effort into it.
Right.
So it's all muscle memory.
That's crazy.
So if I haven't performed them songs, like when COVID happened and I had to come back and perform, I was like, fuck, I don't remember the muscle memory like for this song. Like I don't just know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have selective memory. All right, Tiff. Next question.
Okay.
What is it like sleeping with me, and do I snore real bad?
What is it like sleeping with you?
And do I snore real bad?
And do you snore real bad? You don't snore real bad, but on the nights where you do snore, it's like you have nights where you're completely quiet and there's nothing. Like you're silent, you're still.
Silent still.
There's nothing. And then some nights are just like.
I'm sawing trees.
It's insane.
Yo, there's a video.
And I like
snoring.
Why do you? I sent it.
Yeah, you sent it to me. I have it. I have to just find it. Keep going. Sorry.
And sleeping with you is, I don't know. For me, it's very comfortable because you're we have to have our legs all tangled up. It's insane. It's like a crazy. There's like extra legs there. I don't know.
There's extra legs.
It's just a big pretzel of limbs.
I can't find it. Y'all gotta remind me next week to find the video of me snoring. It's buried somewhere. I don't want to just dig while I'm interviewing Tiff.
So I don't know. Sleeping with you is comfortable. You do have night sweats. You sweat sometimes.
What about when I jump out of my sleep? How do you feel about
the jumping
those?
out the sleep. I mean, I feel like I have my plan down to a science of what I do when you get jumpy like that. I just like try to grab you and brace myself and brace you too, because you'll just jump and just start.
You know why? You know when I jump
out
in my
of
dream,
your sleep.
I have a fear of falling, not a fear of heights. I don't have arachnophobia. I have basophobia, or basophobia.
Basophobia.
FOF, fear of falling, or referred to as basophobia. Now, here's the thing. Basophobia can even just be related to like falling down, like, older people falling when they walk, and
It doesn't
have to deal with heights. So, but they don't have nothing that's specific to heights. It's either arachnophobia,
right,
or it's either a fear of heights or a fear of falling. It's not a fear of falling from up high, from on high.
So you want basarachophobia.
Basarachophobia.
Okay. Well, there you go. You have it. There you go.
You know they have something called Astasia abasia. Yo, y'all can Wikipedia this shit. They got something called Astasia abasia.
What is it?
Refers to the inability to either stand or walk in a normal manner. Stand up.
Stand up.
Stand up. Astasia refers to the inability to stand upright, unassisted.
Okay.
Abasia refers to the lack of motor coordination in walking.
So you can't stand upright and you can't walk.
Yeah, you can't. I guess it's something. It's an acquired total inability. They say it's acquired.
Okay.
It's an acquired total inability to stand and walk.
So you're saying there's no like broken bones. You're perfectly healthy.
No, it's well, they saying and walk can be seen in organic neurological diseases.
Oh, okay.
Like stroke, Parkinson's, damage to the cerebellum, Guillain-Barré syndrome.
Y'all forgive us if we don't know, if you know what this is.
Guillain, I don't know how to say this. Guillain, it's like a French word. Is GBS. It's a rapid onset muscle weakness caused by the immune system, damaging the peripheral nervous system. I feel like some of these diseases, it's like, I think like psychologically you just, how some things make you cringe and they make your teeth sensitive, like just looking at it. Like,
yes.
I feel like some people just.
That was me the other day. Some
people come to Earth and they're just like, this shit, I hate this shit. I don't even want to stand up for it. Like, I don't even.
Wild.
I don't like it.
That's dedication.
Dedication. So, yeah, Astasia abasia. Okay. So, next question. Tiff.
Babe.
Give us your insight. Does watching porn have the same effect on women that it does men?
I'm not a man, so I have no idea.
Well, tell me how it affects women, and then I'll give my insight.
Okay.
Since I'm a man's.
Since you're a man's. So then, what's the question then? If
does watching porn, specifically talking about watching it, does it affect women? How does it affect women?
How does it affect?
Because I'll tell you how it affects me. This will help you answer your question. I try to not watch porn. Mm-hmm. And not even necessarily that I try to not watch it. It's not like I'm like, put the phone down, put it away. Like, it's not that. It's just that I'm not interested in it.
Really?
I like Twitter porn because
What's
it's
the difference?
Twitter porn is like all the sex workers post at night.
Okay.
So it's like when you're done working for the day,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go down your timeline, you might see some POV videos. I like POV porn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want the production and the lights and the filters and the.
Right.
I want just straight up, all American raw dog, phone out, back shots. You know what I'm saying?
So again, what's the difference though? It's all you're
well,
watching.
Well, it's like
I know you're scrolling.
It's just that
actively,
like. I like it. I like porn that looks like it was filmed on a cell phone, like in the moment, in the heat of the moment. Like, damn, this shit is so fired. I'm gonna pull it out and record it. That's what I like.
Right.
But I feel like watching porn. It's like, this is what it's like. Imagine like eating a juicy cheeseburger.
Okay.
But then someone's like, "Hey, I got this pill you can take that made you feel like you ate a cheeseburger," and that's what porn is.
Which porn is which porn? Because
I'm saying, period. I'm saying,
period.
Regardless of the porn I like or the porn that. Porn is such a like. The word is just so. Porn. It's like pork. It's like so close to pork. It's like pork and porn. And
what would you call it?
what would I call porn if it wasn't called porn? I would call it. I would call it. I would call it finagling. I would call it.
Oh, that sounds so like.
I know it sounds goofy. It sounds kind of goofy.
Jigglypuff.
It sounds like you got long fingers.
Yeah.
Finagling.
Yeah.
It's just like you can hear it.
Too close to fingers and fingerlings.
I would call it hunching. I like hunching.
Hunching.
Hunch.
We country.
I'm country as fuck.
Hunch.
Girl, I'm trying
Hunching.
to. It's so many names for it. Courting. Hunching. Fornicating. Fornicating just sounds like you just violated. I don't like fornicating. It sounds like you violated an animal. Like fornicating. It doesn't sound.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound. I mean, but you know. So yeah, like does it affect women the same way that affects men?
Only thing I can say based off your example is I feel the same way. I mean, Twitter obviously has a more active space of, like modern cool ass porn. So, but cool it's to me it's still porn, and
so
I still watch it.
Does porn affect women's sensitivity to sex?
I mean, yes.
It does?
I mean, what do you mean affect sensitivity?
Because I feel like when I'm really, really deep watching a lot of porn, it makes sex not as stimulating.
Oh.
That's what I mean.
Okay, well, say what you mean.
I thought I was, but I guess I had to find different words.
Yeah.
Because in the beginning there was word. Weak.
I feel like, for me, I can only speak for myself.
When is sex is good when you watch porn or not?
It is like there's no reserve bank of like, all right, finished. I've gotten that out the way.
and that's
like for women.
And I'm glad, yes, and that's why I'm glad you said that, because as a man, you can extinguish your fire if you masturbate or watch too much porn.
Okay.
Women receive, men give. It's electromagnetism or whatever the fuck it's called. Electromagnetism. Male energy is electric, female energy is magnetic. When we have sex, you receive energy. So sexual energy is just, you just keep, plumping up. Like it's just, you don't lose energy from sex. Men have to replenish. The water always extinguishes the flame.
So then maybe women, I feel like we have that, but when we're pleasuring ourselves, it's literally pleasuring ourselves. Like that has nothing to do with
sex, right?
Nothing to do with anybody else, but what?
Right.
you're doing to yourself. So that's like, oh, that's me having sex with myself. So what's up with you? You know, it's like, it's not no like,
it doesn't connect.
no.
Yeah, see,
I don't,
with,
well,
with
not,
men,
you know, I don't think.
with men, it's like, look, I only got a certain amount of strokes.
Yeah.
per 24-hour period.
Wow.
Per 24-hour cycle, I only got a certain amount of loads. It's like a laundromat.
Yeah.
Can
I think that men don't, I don't hear that a lot from men. So I don't think women know that.
Yo, what?
I don't think that women know it in that way. So I
Yeah,
mean, think
like,
about all of the.
for us, like for men, like psychologically, we can be there. Like we can be like, yo, I could fuck all night.
Right, in your mind.
Yeah, but I mean, it's only
You don't
so
really
many.
mean
It's only so many loads in the laundromat.
Right.
Like, cause you could really have the stamina.
Loads in the laundry.
Like when I'm working out real heavy, I have the stamina. Mm-hmm. But the laundromat ain't got no loads in it.
Okay.
I could have a 100-round drum. Ain't no bullets in it. So you know you feel the weight of that drum, that stamina, but it ain't the heat ain't there.
Oh.
It's just like, you know what I mean.
Okay.
And that's the difference between men and women. We lose energy, y'all gain energy, just like magnets. You know what I'm saying? All right,
Okay.
I have 2 questions left.
Oh, okay, good.
If you had a daughter and she was cisgendered, I hate that I have to say that, but you know, if you had a cisgendered daughter, what would you tell her about dating men?
Cisgendered is regular. I'm not
Yeah,
regular.
I think it's regular. If I'm wrong, y'all.
I really don't know these terms.
It's just normal. It's just, you know, you're born a male, you like females, or you're born a female, you like males. You're just real. It's real like traditional.
So we're considered cisgendered.
Yeah.
Like,
I guess
I'm born a female. I like males.
Yeah, and you eat a little coochie on the side. So
that would take me out of the cisgendered space.
Possibly. Let me just look it up so I can understand. Cisgender, denoting or relating to a person whose gender identity corresponds with the sex registered for them at birth.
Registered at birth? What does that mean?
When you were born, you were registered as a female.
Oh, okay. I thought they meant the.
So it's not your
person.
it's not your sexual preference. It's just your genitalia.
Okay.
So we're both cisgendered. You're a woman. You were born a woman.
So
I was born a man.
cisgendered daughter would be.
I get it. I didn't have to say that. In that regard.
Okay, let's redo.
All right, let me read some question.
Okay.
I was just being all podcasty and wrote down cisgendered.
I mean, we learned something.
Okay, you have a daughter. What would you tell her about dating men? What advice would you give her about dating men? Ooh, the sigh.
Dating men?
She's like 18. You know what I mean? 20, going to college, going off in the world. What advice would you give her about dating men?
I'm not sure that I would have advice for dating men.
What if she was?
I would just, in regards to her relations with men, I think I would focus more on her having the things that she needs in place for dealing with men, placing the things around her that she would need.
Like what?
You know, like tools of protection, or, you know, just different things that she may need, as opposed to being like, now here's the deal with men. No, because you're gonna go bump your head anyway. So at least when those bumps happen, you know, there are things that are already, you know.
You would be such a cool mom.
Like, she needs to, like, get on birth control, girl. Like, let's go. Like, have all these things in place, know how to do things like, you know, just different tactical shit for, like, if something goes down. Like, I feel like that's the shit that you need to know, because then you can at least protect yourself.
But there's nothing you can psychologically say to, because
not until she would have some
head.
Experience and then want to know specifically about this, about men. And then it's like, oh, okay,
right.
I'll tell you this, I'll tell you that. But initially, I guess at that age, I wouldn't be all
Right.
preachy about men because she's,
She's gonna do what she's gonna do.
you gotta learn.
Astasia Abasia, stand up. All right, last question. This is it for the night.
Wow, you guys.
Wow, y'all, we've spent a lot of time. We be spending time together.
Yeah, probably too much time together.
We spend a lot of time together. We have a lot of what the Christians call fellowship.
We do fellowship quite a bit.
We fellowship quite a bit.
Jeez.
Okay, last question. What's something that I absolutely love that you absolutely hate?
That I absolutely hate.
Yes, like I love it, but you like, oh God, I hate this.
Just going somewhere over and over and over again when we really like it. Like,
because
that's why
you go.
It just
you
spoils
like
it a little too quickly for me. Like it's unsavory. It's it's unsavory, and it really tarnishes the experience and the full body adventure of finding a place and engaging in it. But also we live in Atlanta, so it's like we have to jump on places quick and we got to use them quick. But even that is just like low vibrational. I hate that we even fucking do that, so it's just, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I know you probably thought it was gonna be a food or something, or object, but that's
I thought
really
it was.
What it is
I actually wasn't prepared for what you were gonna say, but your answer is like, yeah, she's not lying. That's true. Like I love going to the same shit,
and it'll be good spots, but it's just like,
I will go to the same spot twice in a week at most. Tiff will go once a month.
Well, because like also, I'd say spiritually or whatever. Like it's like how like
spirit
when you want something a little too much, like you're almost abusing it. Like
that's true.
And then
Tiff has self-control.
And then we'll go to a place and the food will be like terrible. And we're like, man, they must be having a bad day. It's like, no, you're freaking here every other day, and you're catching the good days and the bad days being up here every day. Get out of here.
Sometimes we have to find sometimes you have to know when to go to the restaurant.
Yeah.
Go right at not the day they restock food, but like the day after they restock food, because that's when you get the freshest food.
Yeah.
But she's right. I have self-control, but I just indulge. Like it's
I also think you feel like things will go, like things could go away. So you're like,
yeah, I have a poverty mindset with things that I like. I have a fear of not having when I like something. So I like, I'll go to the store and be like, damn, that juice was good. Let's get 3 of them.
Right.
Instead of 1. And I just feel like you got to just get what you need. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. And sometimes it reflects in a lot of different ways. And sometimes it reflects in how much time you spend with people. Sometimes it reflects in how many objects you buy. Sometimes it reflects in how you get an excess amount of food or stocking up on toilet paper for some reason. Sometimes it comes out of sex, like having a sixsome with the police department. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's always these indicators that you have some mental imbalances.
I mean, we all do.
We all have it.
Yeah.
I'm delightful in my mental imbalances.
Yes.
They'll heal. They'll heal eventually. But for now, I'm embracing it.
Yeah. You gotta embrace it.
Because this is what I'm supposed to become acclimated with. Because why the fuck else would I come to Earth and be a rapper and have lots of, lots of issues. Lots of issues. And just, I got a lot. Oh.
You're not that bad, babe.
Oh, I'm not bad, but still,
But yeah.
It's intense.
Yeah, it's intense.
It's very intense. And I go for intense experiences. So it's like, you come to Earth for all these things, man, and you just got to embrace the ride. I mean, don't beat yourself up and don't feel bad because you have like, issues or like you got problems you're trying to work out in life. I mean, here for me, I mean, I did very well for myself in life, but I still have just as many problems, just as many suicidal thoughts, just as many like, fuck this shit. Why did I come to earth? You know, all the shit. And I have just as much pleasure. I got pleasure and pain. I fucking love having my wife beside me. You know, all the pleasure in the world. But, you know, that's a part of life, man. And, you know, you got to just really just kind of just chill. You got to not get too anxious. Just vibe with it, bro. Like, look, it's going to be some shit always. You know what I'm saying? You never know when they might land all the planes in the country and you got to go make a jug and you can't. Man. But the thing is, just treat life like a bathtub. You know what I'm saying? Just chill in it. Just vibe in it. Just sit with it. The water might be a little too hot now, but you can always turn on the cool water to cool it off a little bit. Put some Epsom salt in that motherfucker. Light a candle, light a blunt. You know what I'm saying? Like, just vibe with it.
Nice. Oh, yeah. I should have made that my prize.
Oh, that's what you want?
No.
You can only get cheeseburgers. You can only get cheeseburgers or the bath. You can't get both. You can get both. You'll get both. I do both for you.
Oh, man.
I do both for you. That's what a husband does. He does whatever his wife wants, as long as it's in the stipulations of the law.
I love you. Oh, my gosh.
All right, y'all.
This
was good. This is good, y'all. Love y'all.
Peace.
B.o.B.
Good night. I'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Thanks, Tiff. Peace. We gone.